We're just getting started here. We're in Abidjan, Africa. We're in this giant bay here. It's actually pretty beautiful. We got the city over here, the jungle, the beach. It's looking good. We're excited. It was an experience getting in last night, a little delayed. There was a problem with my visa. Turns out there's no problem. Just had to sit there for a little while. OB's rigging up. Anthony's waking up. We're getting ready to go. We're excited.
Leg 8 starts right now. We got in late last night. It was a little bit of a challenging day of travel yesterday. Woody's and James's plane got struck by lightning, so they are not here right now. Plus, Steve is not joining us this trip. He's got lots of stuff to do at home, so he decided to sit this one out. So we have a light boat this morning. Anyways, we got in late last night. We have great support from our support system here, especially our friend Stephane, who really walked us through the entire day. But we got stuck in visa customs for 2 hours. It was a little nerve-wracking. But we're here. Beautiful. It's 90-degree high today. The low last night was 82, so there's not much temperature contrast. Regardless, we're here. Looks wonderful. 150 is immaculate. So here we go.
Good luck, catch them up.
Stop of the world tour. So we got a new 150 crew, which they're great, and they left the shackle on the front bow eye, and it was clanking. So anyways, we just had the local help us out and tied a rope around it and secured it. And now it's not banging around all day.
Thank you too.
So the fishing is still new to us here, so we're trying to get our rhythm a bit. Day one's always funny. Lost 2 hats. One of the 2 was me. So far, you know, a friend of ours, Stephane, is leading the way and really showing us the area. It's a 40-mile run, and there's fads out here. Various different fads. We fished 3 fads so far. On all 3 fads, we have sonar and marlin. We ended up getting 1 bite on that first fad. And you have 2 different variety of boats here. One is a blue boat. So far we've seen that's tied up to the buoy or the fad on all 3 fads. And from what we were told, those are the guys that are here night and day. They got solar panels on top of the little boats, and I think they're catching bait all night long to supply to the commercial fleet, which are the very colorful, almost massive looking canoe things. They're motorized, so it's going to take us a little bit to get our rhythm, because we're not really fishing bottom contours here, we're fishing fads. So we'll have to learn all the fads here, and then learn all the tanker spots here, and then hopefully we can put it together and maximize our chances.
I see the.
There we go.
Oh,
Okay. They look like vertical jigs.
Yeah.
Mega baits.
Darker than berries.
Started this trip off from Miami to come to Abidjan. When I arrived at the airport, I saw a bunch of chattering with the other passengers, and I was informed that the inbound flight from Paris was struck by lightning and they'd turned the plane around. English. So, is it of my choosing? From 3 o'clock in the afternoon until 3 a.m. in the morning, I was standing by to catch the flight. So we had 12 hours setting in Miami and about another 11 hours in Paris until we got to take off. Really?
That striped one?
That striped one? Okay. With that all said, we finally made it. We were able to get rest in Paris, so we arrived here yesterday at about 6:30 p.m. Got to make this trip because Steve had other things to do, and that's usually when I get that invite. So I've never been here, but I had many, many friends that had from my past of being with the French Big Game Fishing Club. This was a very popular spot. You know, Abidjan's got a lot of history in sport fishing, so this is exciting for me, definitely.
Up on the spot on day 2 morning. The weather is much better today. Looks like it's 8 knots or so. Followed our friend Stephane out here from the Black Pearl, and this is the famous tanker that's been here. My numbers could be wrong, but I think 15 years. It's called Baobab, I think. My pronunciation's not very good. It's 1,200 feet of tanker that's out here for oil and gas exploration and harvesting. This ship has yielded tremendous fishing, and we're just fortunate to be given the authority to fish around it, because generally you're not supposed to fish around the structure. So wish us luck today. Pretty big deal.
We're gonna go to the side, so you can put this position in your GPS. You know, now you know what the Baobab is. It's been stored today. Okay, fine. Let's go to the side, so you have more position in the GPS.
Same lure. First Abidjan Blue. Thank you, guys. That's where he's supposed to be. Thank you, boys. Thank you. Well, we caught our first one. We were just complaining that the wind was coming up. And I was gonna go close the front window because it's Africa hot. So James and I were gonna pull the curtains down, isinglass down, and look behind, and this thing ate the right long and came completely out of the water and landed on the right short. So we needed to get that one. So end of day 2, we'll probably only have another 20 or 30 minutes to go, but nice to get the first one down. Hey everybody, just real quick, if you're enjoying this video, do us a big favor and hit that subscribe button. Any proceeds that we get from this video will be donated to our nonprofit World Heroes on Water, which benefits and helps wounded veterans each and every year. And if you'd like to get closer to the team, head on over to our new website, badcocrew.com, or search for Badco Crew in the App Store. We have an app now. It will allow you to get much closer to the team, live chat, you will get exclusive content, exclusive videos, and our high-end videos will actually come out 1 or 2 weeks earlier for those of you that sign up. In addition, also gives you 15% off of all merchandise that you order on Badco's store. All of these proceeds benefit World Heroes on Water and allows us to get closer to some of you that's been asking for more information of the team. So thanks again for your support, and please enjoy the rest of the video. That's fine. Have a good day. Good luck. I think we're 31, 32 miles from Anchorage. We're spending the day today fishing a set of fads out here. There are somewhere between 100 and 200 fads out here, so it's a major source of protein for the commercial fishermen. And every one of these fads have a full-time attendant that lives out here for an entire week. Some of these attendants are solos. Sometimes we see them with 2 guys, but from what we're told, they're out here for a week and then they recycle them. I think today's Friday, and then tomorrow we're gonna fish the second one of the larger tankers that is permanently out here. Weather started hooting, probably 20, close to 25. It's now laying down, it's back to 15. We lost our sonar. It's a little sensitive, a little temperamental, this unit, particularly on a small boat. But we're gonna switch over for the first time on this trip to light baiting. So we'll put on a couple of little jigs, a little Clarkie. We're gonna go by the structure here at the Blaine drill ship, and hopefully we catch a couple of small yellowfins or a little skipjack or something that we can bridle and pull it around at 2.5 knots for a couple hours and see what happens.
Stuck this rubber band on here, give me a little handle, make it a little grippier for me. I can feel that tailbeat telegraphing through the line, letting me know that he's trying to follow us here, and he's kicking real good up there. I can't even see him, so that's good. I'm not seeing him spinning around, I'm not seeing him flash or anything, so he's staying true and upright. OB has this drop back already laying in the water here up to the tip, and he's got just enough drag on here where it's going to be coming off. But before that thing comes tight, I'm sure that Anthony's going to be standing behind this reel. Kevin will probably help him with the boat a little bit to kind of make this slack come out and come tight. Then we hope for the best.
A little different morning, it's a little muggier today. The winds have calmed, and because of that, once we get out fishing today, we're going to let Brandon, the captain of the 150, know whether it's okay for the 150 to get out there to anchor. That cuts down our run from 40 miles down to 5, so huge difference. Also, Dave will show you, we have some locals here trying to help us this morning. Unfortunately, there's a lot of trash in the water here, and so we sucked up a lot of plastic, a mini of our intake, and it's playing havoc on our pumps. A big day for us today. Hopefully we're able to put the Mothership out there and anchor, and that saves us 4 hours of running time. It gets the bait in the water a lot earlier than 10 a.m. and allows us to fish much beyond 4 p.m. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. He's on this one. I think he's already picked this one up too.
Someone's bit. I got it. Touch it in. There, Kevin. Free spooling. It is a free spool. Ready? Yeah, go. Okay, go. Right here.
Ready?
Hey, we got one.
He didn't even feel
Good job, Cap. We caught a fish! There is blue marlin in this ocean that actually likes our bait. Well, it's getting dark. The 150 just sent me a message saying that a surprise little storm blew through. It's at 45 knots. Wow, do you feel that cold air? Oh, so I think we're about to get smoked. I don't know what we're gonna do, but well, we're having a good day. We caught one today. We caught one on live bait. So we're trying to figure out what to do and where to go.
We're fueling. We're fueling because we can't side tie. It's a little too rough still. So we are stern to stern with 2 lines here and the hose put on an extension. Yeah. Getting some fuel so we can go fishing tomorrow. And it is raining. It rained a lot earlier. Blowing like 45 knots. Nice African rain squall.
Yeah, go up.
How far do you think it'll stick off the back of the boat?
Not gonna reach yet.
Yeah, look at this docking. Good job.
So me, baby.
Take it
How come
easy.
y'all send the biggest guy in the littlest boat?
It's always like that.
Huh?
Just in case.
He just gets to drive all the time, doesn't he?
Just because
He's the strongest. He can pedal back, you know?
Okay.
We anchored offshore, and it's supposed to be calm weather here, but for the 2 nights that we spent out here, it was not calm. 1 to 3 a.m. That 150 is rocking and rolling. The winds were swirling last night after a pretty serious rainstorm that encountered 45 knots. It just kept on swirling, so the LNH kept on wanting to catch up to the bow of the 150. So we tied the LNH to the stern. The good news is we're going to be out here at 7. The bad news is we haven't had decent sleep for the last 2 nights or so. And right now we're pulling up. Right now we're gonna catch some bait. It's been wide open, little Dorados here. What we realized that's kind of interesting is not only is there a food chain here, but it's probably a little nursery here full of juveniles. Look at this pretty little thing, huh? So in addition to juvenile or baby dorados, there's also baby yellowfins here, baby skipjack, there's green jacks, amberjacks, rainbow runners. There's all types of different species living right off the bow here of this this drilling tanker that's been here for, I think, 17 years. So one of the most famous spots here for giant blue marlin. So hopefully we see the full spectrum today, from little juveniles to grander.
I was lucky enough to catch a couple of granders here, because the fishery here, you have a lot of fads that are not the regular fads, they are African style fads, but they produce a lot of fish. And more that we have the oil rigs. We have two big major oil fields on which they have super tankers, and that creates super huge giant fads. I've caught a couple of granders on there, so that makes it right here just special. So yeah. I weighted two. The first one, yeah, a bit more than two in fact. 1,090, 1,087, 1,101 pound, 1,217 pound. I broke the line on two, including a major one. I pulled the hook on two, and I released another 5. So, and that was since I have the black pearl, so the last 11 years. So the average would be almost a grander a year, basically. So.
Feeling it.
Yeah. Brutal one out there today, huh?
It was not as nice as yesterday.